All right, here we go. Hello, everybody. Welcome to my Thanksgiving drive from Hillsborough, New Jersey to Wayne, New Jersey. Going to go see my family today. A little different. I'm hoping that maybe somebody watches or whatever, but so you'll see how insane the drive is a little bit going this way. Maybe not too bad. It is Thanksgiving. Hopefully it's not insane. The drive is a little bit going this way. Maybe not too bad. It is Thanksgiving. Hopefully it's not as bad on the Thanksgiving holiday with. So here's one problem right at Hillsborough. There's a. It's not necessarily a two-lane road. It's just really a one-lane road, but people kind of make their own left-hand turn only lane over there. And they should really make that into a left-hand turn only lane. But sometimes what happens is people go straight when they shouldn't be going straight, and it happens. Really happens. You know. I got a little snack for me on the way out up here, so I'm gonna munch on that. I got a little snack for me on the way out up here, so I'm gonna munch on that as we start this as well. Also got a little iced tea. Got to get myself some caffeine on this drive. All right. So here's a lot of construction that's been happening in Hillsborough. They widened it a little bit more. They're trying to put, I think, additional lanes in there. It's not too bad today. Yesterday was insane. Literally a 5-minute drive from my house to, say, a McDonald's took 30 minutes. That was right at lunchtime. That was because everyone was off early. But I'm hoping this is a nice drive. I'm hoping there's no issues or freakouts or anything. We know how this happens. So on, I might be adding some tags about Hillsborough, New Jersey, and Wayne, New Jersey, and all that stuff, right? 287, 206, 202, all those fun roads. So unfortunately, you can't see anyone behind me unless I flip the camera, but I'm not going to flip the camera today. Right then ends. I got the person to my left who's going too slow. Step on the gas a little bit. Sometimes they just go. Car. So far, there's no stupidity when I'm driving. That's good. That's important. So live stream could potentially kick out and kick back on when I'm driving because there are going to be some high speeds once I hit 287. It's a pretty fast road. Even though it's a 65 mile per hour road, I don't even know if it's 65. Some cases it's 55. A lot of people do like 80, 90 on that road. Now, this is one of my few live streams that I will be doing this weekend. Typically, I've been doing a lot of video game live streams. I think you guys have been watching that from SWG Legends and SWG Prophecy. Those have been cool, but I don't know how much I'm gonna be able to get to that because I'm trying to redo my house a little bit, or not really redo it, but kind of flip things around and make it a little bit more comfy for me, I would say. Oh, I've already started with my office this morning. I'm almost done with it, but unfortunately I had to leave. So this place right here, one of my friends, she's older, but her grandkids just see this guy. This guy doesn't even want to stop, and he actually just cut in front of the person that was behind me. Wow. Her grandkids actually got into a very serious car accident. Thank God they're okay. So that's one area right there. So there's that. Okay. Get up the right-hand lane. Essentially, I'll be taking the right-hand lane anyway. So now we're getting out of Hillsborough, Bricks Boulevard. We're kind of getting out of Hillsborough into like, well, technically it's still Hillsborough, but we're getting to like Manville, Somerville area. Really, really cool. I don't know how far. I don't think I took you guys further than this light last time. Manville, Somerville, Raritan. I don't think I took you past that. I will take you past that and then some. Okay, we will continue on here. So as you see, you got a red light. You got a lot of lights on this road. It's a little windy outside too. It's 29 degrees Fahrenheit on Thanksgiving, so it is cold. It is also a little windy. My car, which is over 6 months now, doesn't even have 5,000 miles on it. It has 4,592 miles on it. Pretty good, if you ask me. I'm trying to keep it under 10,000 for an entire year, if I can. My lease is pretty tight. If it goes over, and whatever. Okay. Now we're getting to Somerville. So this is Somerville. Here's an area where I can't even explain this one to you, but they're rebuilding over here. They're trying to put like parks and buildings and stuff like that over here coming up on the right hand side after this building and after the restaurant up here. But they actually went ahead and stopped it. I don't know what happened. I guess it wasn't funny, but here's a problem. You see, this is it's now a 3-lane road, but it merges. So when this merge happens, sometimes you get somebody that gets impatient and just wants to pass. So far, so good. There's a cop up right up there. Happy Thanksgiving, officer. Okay. But yeah, there's that whole construction thing that was up to the right. I don't know if any of you guys saw it or not, but really wasn't much. So now we're getting out of Somerville. Now we're getting to essentially West Raritan. This person in front of me has absolutely nobody in front of them, and they're going, yeah, okay, they're doing a limit at least. So they're doing 50, but everyone on the left-hand side is actually passing them. Now we're into Somerville now. Raritan, Somerville. Actually, entering borough of Raritan, they call it. But if you wanted to go to Somerville, New Jersey, you just make a right at the street over here, and it takes you right to Main Street. Now we are in Raritan. It technically stays Raritan, but it kind of turns into like Bridgewater Raritan if you go around the Somerville Circle. I was just actually in an accident at the Somerville Circle about a month and a half ago, I would say. I was basically, I was on the other side of the Somerville Circle, but I was at a stop, just basically at a standstill, right in front of the Guitar Center, waiting for cars to pass by, and a 17-year-old girl from behind just hit me, just went right into me, and that's it. And that's all it was. And I was just like, what happened? Like, why did this happen? All right, so this Somerville Circle is a little dangerous at times, as you see. Today has been a pretty good exception. Maybe I'll do another live video on the way home, if I can. Probably be a little bit darker though. That'll be okay. All right. So, when I do go into the office, this is like basically my drive to almost every day. Similar, except I'm going a little bit further this time. Wayne, New Jersey is probably maybe another 15 miles up north. We're going to go in the left-hand lane because why not? So yeah, this is another problem. There's a Bridgewater Mall. Grew up at the Bridgewater Mall, basically, with a lot. It's still here, Bridgewater Commons. Always love it. But it's always a big problem because when you have certain times of the day, people are trying to merge in, and it's really insane. So far, going this way has been pretty smooth. It's been a pretty smooth drive. I can't say it's been bad. I don't have my radio on. Typically, I'll have my radio on, but I know as soon as I play music in the background, it's going to start going, hey, you know, here's copyright. And sometimes when you have different songs, you get the copyright. Maybe I'll try it on the way back and see if it works. But sometimes you get a copyright thing, a song copyrighted, and you can't do anything. This guy in front of me is kind of a little all over the road. So now we're at a good spot where, all right, cool. They changed some stuff here. I'll show you where they changed in 287. We're on 287 North right now. This will be the long part of the drive. I will definitely show you what they've changed on 287 North a little bit. Now, I'm doing 70 miles per hour. It's 65, and I'm getting passed. So there's problem number one. This person is a handicapped person, decided they want to pass me. But in fact, they're actually pulling away from me a lot. So this probably means they're at least doing 80, if not more. I really think what they should do on 287 is they should just take the speed limit signs off and just tell people, go with speed you want to go, what's comfortable enough for you guys to go. But, you know, if we feel that you're dangerous, we're going to basically give you a ticket and pull you over. And I have been pulled over before on 287 going south. And it was a situation where, I mean, I would say, well, it was almost 10 years ago. Wow. Yeah, I wouldn't say it's 10 years ago. At least 10 years ago, maybe 12. There was a situation where, okay, I was doing 83 and it was a 55, but I was being passed. and a cop, is trying to do everything to like see. This is the problem is no one knows what they're doing here. See, so now you have a right. You have only the right hand lane only goes to 70, and this lane only goes to 287, and people are so confused now because they're not used to this. What used to happen, this over here on the right hand side, it used to be open and you can get in like very late, like as late as now, to get into 78. Now you can't do that. But yeah, so anyway, yeah, when I got pulled over, it was a guy who was just he was looking for any excuse to actually impound my car as well. Like, it's like, you don't have insurance, find your insurance by the time I get back, or otherwise I'm impounding your car. Found the insurance because it was a mess in my car. Then he started with the whole registration bit, and like, you need registration. And I'm like, I have registration, here you go. And he was like, okay, like, he's like, and he was really a jerk about it, but you know what? It is what it is. Got out of the ticket, or didn't get out of the ticket, but got it reduced a lot. Cop never showed up to court. Oh, we'll keep going with the live stream here. Even though nobody's watching, somebody might watch later on. So here we go, Bedminster, Netcom, Pluckerman. This is kind of the area that I did grow up in. Even though it wasn't Pluckerman or Bedminster that I grew up in, I did grow up in Bridgewater right next to it. But, so as you see, I've already had, let's just say, 15 minutes extra to my drive when I move further south, right? So there you go, from work. And this is without traffic. Okay. Now this merges. This is usually a big problem in the morning. Surprised it's not a big problem on Thanksgiving Day. Now everyone's good. Now everyone's going slower. Everyone's going slower. There's people in the right lane, so I'm going to go to the right lane. This is what we typically do in the morning on our drives to work. People use this right lane to pass the slow drivers that are in that middle-ish right lane, because this one kind of opens up a little bit for a while, and then it goes ahead and merges again. And then getting like a minute or two. Pulled over a truck, 2 cars. Might have been an accident. I don't know. Sometimes it happens. I got to give credit to our law enforcement and people, emergency responders that are here on Thanksgiving, working Thanksgiving Day. God bless them. It's something I'm very thankful for them. I'm happy that they're around. I think I just realized that a bird crapped on my hood. I don't think I just saw that before. Oh well. We'll keep going. Yeah, it is a little windy today, Thanksgiving. You see the leaves blowing around too. You can see them or not. Here we go, merges in. Boom. Merge in with everybody. Now here's where the fun part happens. You gotta figure out what lane you need to be in to actually do the speed you need. I'm doing 62-ish. It's probably 65, and some of these cars are a little slower than I like. There are trucks out here. So surprised actually there's a truck out here, because truckers typically don't work on Thanksgiving Day. Maybe Thanksgiving night they start working, but not Thanksgiving Day. I know a few retail stores are open Thanksgiving Day. But usually they close by like 3 o'clock-ish. I might do a live thing on my way home on Instagram. Maybe I won't do it on YouTube. Maybe I'll do it on Instagram. So yeah, traffic's starting to add up here a little bit more. Still not bad, but still, you can see the leaves are a little, well, they're basically fall. It's fall leaves now, turning into winter soon. But there's no snow on the ground here. The snow that we got, what was it, last week and a half ago, whatever it was, it all melted. I'm happy for that. You can see what a drive in New Jersey's like without traffic for once. Happy to see you drive in New Jersey without traffic. I might try. I don't know. I was thinking about doing an Instagram one, but I don't know. Maybe I might just do a YouTube one and see if the music actually takes in the background. I'm going to be playing. I won't blast it. It'll be enough that I can hear it in the background, but that's it. For now, I just wanted to have a nice quiet drive up to Wayne. Since it'll be nighttime, maybe it'll be best to have the music going. Here we go again. Somebody's going too slow, so everyone's passing me. That's what's been happening all the time. And I can't catch a break to pass him. There's always a Pennsylvania driver. I've always noticed that. I've always noticed it's a Pennsylvania driver. I can pass him on the right. Unfortunately, I pass him on the right. It's not supposed to be legal to pass on the right, but usually a Pennsylvania driver that gets you up there. All right. Why is this guy coming into my lane? So we're gonna gonna go up here. As always, not a Pennsylvania driver going too slow in a right-hand lane. At least they're in the right-hand lane. I'm a little nervous about getting in the middle lane because I get this feeling that somebody from the left is going to want to get into this middle. I'm going to do it anyway. A lot of Pennsylvania drivers out today. Not that I have anything against Pennsylvania. I actually like the state, but they all come from Pennsylvania and visit their families in New Jersey, which is really funny. Always the case. Some good memories, for Thanksgiving. We used to have it in different places. We used to have it at my grandmother's house. That was over in Passaic. Then I switched over from there, went to my dad's house, my mom's house in Bridgewater, and then after a while, went to my aunt's house in Wayne. Kind of just everything just got switched over. I think it was just more of a, it just took too long to do certain things. I also used to do Thanksgiving with not just this side of the family, but I used to do it with the other side of the family too. I don't really talk to them as much as I'd like to anymore, but. And it's a shame, but we just all grow apart and whatnot. But the other side of the family, it was always my grandfather. He had it in Irvington. Then I think my grandmother from Passaic got too old. My grandfather and his wife, not my grandmother, but his new wife they got too old. They couldn't do the Thanksgiving stuff anymore either. So my mom and dad took it over, kind of consolidated everything into one, and. Then it kind of got split up again, where we had my aunt for one, and my uncle on my dad's side also had his Thanksgiving too. I think we did like 1-2 years we went there, and it kind of happened the same way with Christmas too. But a lot of good memories with lots of family members. Kind of crazy how it's been like this over the years. It's kind of cool as well. Definitely enjoy Thanksgiving and the holidays. Always a good time to spend time with family. Wish I could spend more time with the family. Unfortunately, things get in the way. When I mean things, I mean a lot of work. This guy just moved over without a signal. Wow. There's somebody going too fast. There you go. Going way too fast. The fact that I'm doing 70 and this guy's zipping in between lanes right now. I mean, you heard him coming from behind. He was zipping between lanes. I think that's just enough to tell you. But yeah, Thanksgiving's a nice time, and tomorrow's the day after Thanksgiving. Now, technically, I'm off tomorrow, which means I will probably be doing at least one stream online for a video game, if not two. I have some ideas. I'll probably be doing one later today too. But I have some ideas. So we're almost getting to the point. We're near Morristown now. Gonna get right out a little bit out of Morristown at the Whippany and then up at the Parsippany. So for me, I will show you guys that my drive to Parsippany is probably about let's just say 35 minutes, right, from my house to Parsippany without traffic. That's normal. That's actually normal for me. That is what I like. When I have traffic, it takes me an hour and a half to get up here. At least. Sometimes I've had 2 hours. I don't know how people do it every day. I've done it every day for 15 years. I stopped doing it. I've been working from home more. Working from home has been a blessing. And also a curse, to say both, because it has its advantages and disadvantages. So it's more of a, hey, you know, let's do this, let's do that. Anyway. So yeah, there's Springfield. Springfield is where my aunt and uncle used to live. They moved out of Springfield. Actually, this isn't even Springfield. You just go, you take that Route 24 to get to Springfield. But they moved out of Springfield. They moved to New York. So my other aunt and uncle on my dad's side, they moved to New York. I haven't really had a chance to talk to them much else other than Facebook or anything like that. So you can see it's light outside still, but it's kind of like not light, and it's only what, 1:30ish. My aunt and uncle told me between 1 and 2. That was my goal. Try to get there between 1 and 2. If I get there closer to 2, that's fine. What I like to do is come home and finish doing the organization that I was doing, and then if I don't plan to do anything else all night, that's fine. That's fine with me. One of my friends really wants me to come over and watch a movie with him and some people. I'll probably do it. I don't know. Alright, so there's Lake Parsippany Road. I just see about 32 minutes. When I get to work, I can go that way, which isn't bad if I go that way, right? Alright, that way. Or the other way. Can I see my building from here? I don't think I can see my building from here. No, I can't. I thought I could for some reason, but I can't. Okay. But the other way is to take this Route 80, 46, blah, blah, blah. I could go that way to Wayne if I wanted to. New York City, Delaware Water Gap, I can go that way. Hit up Route 23, do all that nonsense. I typically don't go that way. I just go right up 287. I take the Route 23 exit and go that way. So yeah, the other way, and this is the normal way that everyone takes, is Smith Road up here to get to work to Parsippany, to where I work up in Parsippany. That's the other way. So let's just say average 35 minutes. We'll overestimate 35 minutes, right? Because really, when I started this, it wasn't directly from my house. It was from Dunkin' Donuts parking lot. And I'm probably about a minute or two away from Dunkin' Donuts anyway, so, okay. Alright, so we're just going to head up 287. I don't like how slow this guy's going in front of me. But I don't want to pass him just yet, until I have to. Because there's actually a merge on the left-hand side over here that I don't like. Yeah, see, it does merge a little bit. This person, yeah, I knew he was going to do it. Knew he was going to do it. Okay. So I probably still got another 15-20 minutes of my drive here. So we'll just remember that. We'll try doing the drive on the way home too. try doing the same thing. Trying to, maybe next time, I said, way home, we'll try doing music as well. Okay. You get in the right hand lane here. So on the right hand side, and you probably can't see it, but you might have seen it in like a side view, but is Lake Parsippany. There's these mountain lakes up here. Intervale Road, Mountain Lakes, kind of has some businesses on them, not a lot, but some. There's like a good restaurant up here too, if I recall correctly. A good Italian restaurant up here. Yeah. Now you're gonna see some buildings in the distance. Kind of cool. This is Boonton. Boonton's an interesting town because it's really weird. It's a really weird town because it's like it's not a bad town, but like when you walk in there, you kind of think you're like in like a ghetto town, but it's not really a ghetto town. But I don't know. It's just very strange. It's kind of reminds me of like more of a city than a town. As you see, the car and that building up there is a very, very famous spot over there. Is Boonton. I actually dated a girl that lived up in Boonton up here. So there's nice areas, nice things up there. Where she wasn't anywhere near what Boonton actually looked like from the town part. So now we're getting into a spot again where it's going to be more of nothing. Except if I put it over to the left-hand side, you would see everything. But you're not going to see that. Maybe you're going to see it in the drive home. I don't know. If not, sorry. I don't feel like moving my playing around with my phone right now. Or Mountville. Actually, she didn't live in Boonton. Sorry, she lived in Lincoln Park. Girl I dated lived in Lincoln Park. This is Montville, Lincoln Park. Right. Forgot about that. Yeah, so that just tells you, I dated somebody that was about 40 minutes away from where I live today. That's a pretty significant drive when you think about it. Worked for me after work because it was like a 10-15 minute drive, but she didn't live in Boonton, she lived in Lincoln Park. Now I remember. And this was the exit that I would take to get to her place, yeah. Okay. But we're getting there. Here's where the fun part comes. People are merging here. This one's going too slow. I will actually let him in now. What I never get about people merging in, they like slow down to merge in. Like just speed up and get in front of me. Or if I'm speeding, then just get behind me. All right, I think my exit's coming up next anyway, or one of the two exits. But it's still a while away here. And you can see the craziness of Route 23. Now you can see I'm probably going a little bit faster than I was before. Oh my God, this guy's almost gonna hit me. Holy crap, this guy in his minivan almost hit me. I'm trying to get it to. I never understand. He's actually tailgating the guy in front of him. Like, I don't get... Look what he's doing. Look how close he is to the guy in front of him. Why is he that close to the guy in front of him? What are you doing? And he started coming into my lane, too. That's the other part. Dude, stop coming into my lane. What is wrong with you? There he goes again. He's gonna start tailgating the other guy in front. Like, why would you do that? Why would you drive that close to somebody? Why are you driving that close to somebody? They're not gonna speed up if you do that. I always like this drive because it's like you kind of see things in the distance and you're like, all right, cool. Plus, it seems a little bit more mountainous over here. It says Riverdale next 3 exits, but it's not really Riverdale. It's kind of like, well, one of them is Riverdale, but it's kind of like Wayne and then Pompton Lakes and Riverdale after that, I think. And the right lane's closed up ahead. Wonderful. That's a good time to be closed. Maybe this is kind of like a fake thing. I would think that they wouldn't close the right-hand lane during Thanksgiving Day. But I don't know. Let's see. I don't see any lane closures. I don't see any cones. I don't see anything else. Nope, I think we're good. Alright, I think it's just a false alarm. I think it was probably right here they were doing construction. But since it's Thanksgiving, they're not doing anything. Alright, so there it is. It says Riverdale, Wayne, Butler. This is actually the 52A and 52B. So you do want to take the first exit here. No questions asked. So this is the way we're gonna go. We're gonna turn right over here. We're at the merging with traffic, crazy traffic on 323. Typically. Sometimes it's not that bad on Thanksgiving, but I think typically what we see is normally a lot more traffic during the evening. Actually okay. There's a yield sign here. Right lane closed again. There's a yield sign over here. I'm okay to get in the left-hand lane. Nobody's there. Alright, so this is technically Riverdale. Right lane closed. It says right lane closed, but I don't think any right lanes closed right now. Doesn't look like any right lane is closed. So there's another problem here. Pompton Parkway, Pompton Turnpike. The right lane actually is closed over here. How about that? They actually did close the right lane. That's kind of a mess on Thanksgiving, isn't it, guys? I hope you guys are making like quadruple time, because that's pretty insane. That's a lot of unnecessary things. Oh, I guess a pole fell down. How about that? A pole fell down along with the light being out. Oh, that's interesting. And they shut down basically the roads over here. Okay. All right, cool. Now there's a down pole that led to some down power. Okay. That's fine. I'm gonna get back in the right-hand lane. I need to. There's the, they call it the Pumpkin Queen Diner. I think it used to be called the Pumpkin Lakes Diner. There's a lot of like, you know, when you're up in North Jersey, a lot of historic things that like you look at it, you're kind of like, oh, cool. I've seen this in commercials, or I've seen this in TV shows or movies. So we're really getting to a place where, if anyone remembers The Sopranos, you know, we're kind of in a spot where some of the stuff that happened in Sopranos with the North Jersey did happen up this way. They did record some things up here. So actually my stream has been pretty smooth, so I'm happy with that. 23 Diner, Plaza 23 Diner, there's Spot 23. So these are getting to be some little things that people might recognize. Leslie's Pool on the left. I don't know if anyone knows what Leslie's Pool is, but they've been around for a long time. I don't know what place it was I just passed, but it looked like a big freaking mansion. Oh, some legacy thing, which I don't know. Look at psychic readings, bagel shops. There you go. Tiff's Burger and Beer Garden. Pretty sure that's a popular place where a lot of people go and hang out over there. That bus is all over the lanes. Hyundai dealership over here. That bus is literally all over the place. Reloaders, New Jersey. I don't know if this bus is actually going to want to get in the right-hand lane or what it's trying to do. Okay. So we're getting close to the end of my drive here. I would say probably about, it took an hour. Probably gonna take about an hour, yeah. Let's just estimate an hour. But we're getting close to the end of my drive. I'm going to my family's house soon. I won't necessarily show you exactly where they are. I'm probably gonna end the stream at that point. Here's a Royal Car Wash. Let's just say that they're up in this part of Wayne, up here. They're near a lake, and I'll leave it at that. So this is actually pretty good here today because typically I've seen a lot of this like backed up during the holidays, like really backed up during the holidays. And during this time, it's really, really backed up during the holidays. It's not backed up. Come on, you had to go into the gas station, didn't you? You just had to go in the gas station. Okay. So yeah, so they're around here. Go this way, go that way. Gonna have to make a right-hand turn over here. I'll just kind of show you guys a little bit where they are, or not where they are, but a little area that I go up to get to them. Beautiful. There we go. All right. So you have it. So yeah, there's my drive from Hillsborough, New Jersey to Wayne, New Jersey. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it, and I hope that everybody has a nice, happy Thanksgiving, and I will see you at the next live video, which might be within the next few hours. So I'll see you.